This video is going to be a brief summary on what I talked about in my previous video, based off the Kundalini, the serpentine fire that's dormant within us. Now, to sum this up quickly as possible, because this is a summary, within the cells of every atom, there is light particles stored. Just like plants take in photons from the sun and they dispense that out as carbon dioxide, and we breathe it in, which shows that we are all connected. Okay, when it comes to this physical realm, this is spirituality, the connection, the oneness. We are one. Also, within our cells is stored photons, which are small light particles, which are fragments of your soul being, because your soul is too powerful to actually take on this physical body. Okay? This is why once you actually ignite the electrical current, this causes transformation. And as a lot of the ancients have said, just like in the source field investigations, where it showed that people achieved the rainbow body because the light particles expanded so broad throughout the physical body that it disintegrated the physical body, and the whole body became a light being, which they truly are, which we truly are. So other than that, we are shedding light particles every day. So in the source field investigations, it talked about how when we stress, wrong state of mind, we give out photons. And the proof is with the Kirkland photography. Every day we give out photons. But we must become like, I guess, like a lightning bulb. You know how lightning bulbs harness energy and you can see the light within them? We got to come like a lightning bulb. We have to harness those photonic energies, because we have what they call melanin. And melanin is a key component of absorbing light. Okay, so it can take in the whole entire electromagnetic spectrum, which means that we should be able to embrace the whole entire electromagnetic spectrum, whether it be photons from the sun or photons from the electrical current, which is the Kundalini, which is nothing but a big electron. Okay, so this is our generator dispenser that causes life as far as us moving throughout this physical existence. Okay, but now, according to David Wilcox in this book, he said that we give off 380 nanometers of these photonic lights. But the Kirkland photography showed that even if a person had sat down for a certain amount of time and left, you could still see those light particles where they had previously been. So this shows that we have photons that actually linger behind. And this is our energy signature. This is our energy signature. And this is how one actually, when it comes to summoning an entity or somebody that actually was here, this is how this happens. Because a piece of their soul is still left behind, which are these light particles. So the Egyptians talked about this. So you can get a book called Egyptian Magic. I think it's by E. Wallace Budge, I think. But it's called Egyptian Magic. I had a book, but not on me right now because I'm not at home. So anyway, you have what they call light particles that linger behind, which is a copy of your soul. So your soul might be, due to reincarnation and due to the Hermetica specifically says that a soul can only inhabit a body of a physical body. It can't get inside no fucking animal. It can't get inside no ant. All that's that bullshit somebody that made up. And that causes straight chaos and confusion. The soul is about evolving, not devolving. So that would be straight devolving. So it deals strictly to its own counterpart, that as far as like a human existence. But your soul could have been on Jupiter, Mars, or a whole nother galaxy. So your energy signature could be there. This is where you get the Akashic records, where you tap into previous lives. But the majority of us, due to reincarnation in a jealous god or the astral plane, because the majority of us know nothing of an existence other than an astral plane, which is what the Christians call heaven. Okay? Therefore, they never get a full scope as far as like seeing past that dimension. There are more dimensions than this physical dimension and the astral plane. Like I said before, there are even more bodies than just this astral body, this physical body. There's even more bodies than the soul body. There are higher octaves, higher vibrations that go on and on and on and on. Okay? This universe is ever expanding, which means that consciousness is ever expanding. And when you study the people from Agartha, their goal is to turn basically lead into gold. So their goal is, in other words, to turn that which is tarnished or that which is weakened into something that is strong. They're ever moving towards even more perfection of something that is perfected. So, like, we do shit every day. We breathe in bad chemicals. We eat bad foods. There's always a side effect to something. This is what they master at, to where there is no side effect. Okay? So these are the things that they do in Shambhala or Agartha. And get a book called The Smoky God. It'll tell you about Shambhala, the lesser. Also get a book called Beastmans and Gods by Gerald Ferdinand. Also get a book called Messages from the Hollow Earth. These books give great detail. Even the Bible talks about the hollow earth in a certain part where it say Ezekiel saw these wheels coming out of the earth, and he saw the Son of Man standing up on this wheel, which is a Merkaba or UFO, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, he said that his skin was that of amber, and we know what amber is. Well, if you don't know, go look it up. It's a goldish looking color. So it was talking about the Atlantean, and even in the book, Imram tablets, though the Atlantean, which is Enoch, which is the son of Enki, which is the Lord of Hell, which is according to the Sumerian text, he's part Syrian, which is a black man, and he's part a reptilian. Okay, because the Syrians and the reptilians from the Draco constellation, according to this text now, they were quarreling and beefing at one time. So what happened was they married onto each other's family to squash the beef. Okay, this is how they did in the ancient world. But Enki is the father, and he's the father of Enoch, and Enoch was showed everything in creation. By who? Could it have been Enki? Could Enki be the Lord of the world because Enki lives in Shambhala, or Enki lives in a place called Hell? That's according to the Necronomicon. Enki is considered Lucifer. I mean, think about this shit now. All I'm doing is letting the dominoes fall in order. Connecting the dots. Using the law of correspondence, which is a universal law. Using the laws of attraction, which is a universal law. So if I'm out of harmony, if I'm out of balance, if I'm out of place, then the universal law is out of place. Okay? So all we have is what we can go by. Unless you can project your thoughts some type of way, like in the book called The Caves of the Ancients, project your thoughts and show it like as a hologram so other people can see it, that you have tapped into the Akashic records, and show everybody that shit and they can see it, your thoughts actually projecting from you in front of them, coming from you, a stream of a hologram from you. Until you can do that shit, you got to fall in line with the universal laws. So until then, Study, get your mind right. Don't take nothing off face value what somebody tell you, because that means you're gullible. That means you're a sheep. That means you're a puppet, and so on. And I'd like to say that I would encourage anyone that is into the occult or into that which is hidden or the truth of our being to look into The Magic Presence by Godfrey Ray King. Look into that book. Also look into Unveiled Mysteries by Godfrey Ray King. Okay, now this guy claims that he met with Count Saint Germain. In case y'all don't know who Count Saint Germain is, Count Saint Germain was one that orchestrated and played a role in, I think, the French War and some other side that was back in the, I think maybe the 15th, 16th, 17th century. They called him, when you research him, he was a man that they claimed that never died. He was also a master at alchemy, turning copper into gold. He was a master at cutting diamonds. He spoke so many different languages. He could actually write with both hands, and they look exactly identical. He played almost every instrument you could think of, and he was dominant with it. He was a beautiful singer. He could sing. Okay, a lot of people said he looked Italian. Now, when they asked Count Saint Germain, and according to some books, he's the Archangel Uriel. But when they asked Count Saint Germain his origin, he said that his origin, all he remembers is that he was in the woods. And something about, he gave some false story, really and truly. He didn't want to tell his origin. But he said he was in the woods, and somebody came and rescued him, basically, because he didn't know, it basically would sound like some bullshit. Okay, but anyway, he said that he was going to retire and go back to the Himalayas. Now, we know what the Himalayas are. Anybody that did any research know that the Himalayan mountains are where the ascended masters dwell. Okay, now he told a lot when he said that. And see, all throughout the Bible, you got Mount Paran, Mount Sinai, even Prophet Muhammad. His first revelation, according to the books I have on Prophet Muhammad, was in a mountain. He was up in a mountain when he first received his revelation from Jibreel. Okay? Now, I don't know how true it is, but that's what I read. A lot of this stuff is just stuff you're going to have to research, like I said. Don't take my word on none of it. And now we must remember that the pineal gland is the seat of the soul. This is where the soul actually takes its abode. And the soul is the electrical current, aka Lucifer, which is the light bringer, the light bearer, aka the Holy Ghost. This is why the Holy Ghost, when people catch it in church and shit, they get to shaking, because they can't stand that electrical current. Electrical current. This electrical current ignites this dormant miniature universe, which is the pineal gland, and it puts you in your God self. God couldn't be a God unless he had a universe to rule. Okay? So this is who you are. You are fragments of the universe itself. You are fragments of the universe itself. I repeat, you are fragments of the universe itself. Okay? So everything that's in you is outside of you. But according to a book called, what is the name of that damn book? Anyway, it's a certain book I can't think of it right now. It'll probably hit me soon as I get off of here. But it say that this world is a hologram. What you see on the outside is a hologram. It really don't even exist. Even the ancients talked about that. They said that this is a world of illusions. So basically everything that you see is a projection from the inside out. So for instance, you can look at a planet and everything that's on the planet is in your cells. Okay, you got fungus. Every herb that's in your body every herb that's outside your body is in your body. This is why people are healed from the placebo effect. because it's already inside the DNA strands. It's just dormant. And once you program the subconscious pulls these herbs or these herbs out of your DNA strand, and this is how you heal. Not only that, the subconscious takes certain photons or particles of light and shift it and transfer it to parts where it needs to be to cause you to be self-healed on a subconscious level. But the chi energy itself can cause you to be healed. So we went into that too. And the Kundalini, the serpentine energy that's dormant within us. And those 4 series that I presented to you. So until then, y'all go study on your own. Stay tuned in because I'm coming with documented facts. Until then, peace.